What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mickey D back with another video. Now this video here is gonna be kind of like who's lawyer to their circle. This to tell who's really loyal to their circle, y'all. You know how people be saying, I'll take one for the team, right? So the topic of this video gonna be called, would you take one for the team? If you like this video, you make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video if you like this video. So I'm gonna start it off like this. Some of y'all have a team that y'all call family. Some of y'all are loyal to y'all team, the people that y'all rock with. Yeah, that part. Some of y'all are ride for y'all team, and then some of y'all won't ride for the team. See, you got fake peoples in your circle, and then you got real people in your circle. That's where you gotta separate the real from the fake. Because if it's fake peoples in your circle that's on your team, and they not loyal like the rest that's on your team, you have to get rid of the ones that's not gonna be loyal. So if they're not loyalty, then you need to get rid of them out of your circle. They don't need to be on your team, because they not gonna have your back. They not gonna be down with you when something go down. They not gonna be willing to take one for you. So let's just say, I'm gonna ask y'all this: would you take one for your team? Would you go do time for someone that's in your circle that's on your team? Would you be there for someone that's on your team? If they was getting clicked on, or if life was in danger, would you take one for the team? Would you go and help them take care of the individuals that jumped on them or tried to do some harm to them? Would you go and take one for the team? That means if you will take one for the team, that means you a real person. That means you really truly loyal to your team. You won't betray your team. You won't turn your back on your team. You are 100% all the way with your team. See, you got some guys that will ride with their team. You got some guys out there will pop that thing for their team. You got some guys out there will go do time for their team. You got some females out there that will pop that thing for their team. You got some females out there will put their life on the line and take one for their team. But not everybody is cut like that. Cause when it all go down and something jump off, you'll find out who's really loyal to the team and who really gonna stick together. That's why it's called a team, because a real team supposed to be able to look out for each other and stick together. So if y'all got a team that y'all call as family, y'all work together, y'all stick together, y'all do everything together because y'all work as a team. So if anything jump out, anything happen, if you got a real team, your team gonna be there to rescue you. Your team gonna be there to help you out. If you was to go do time, your team gonna make sure you have money on your books. Your team gonna make sure that you ain't gotta worry about nothing. They gonna let you know what's going on the outside. Your team gonna even risk their life because you somebody that they are loyal to. You somebody that they call as family, and y'all all is on the same team. Now follow me. A lot of dudes and a lot of females that's in a circle, as they call as family, that they call as they team. A lot of them is not loyal to their team. Some people would take one for their team. You got some people is so loyal to their team, they'll even take a bullet for their team. Because the reason why, because if it come down to you, they'll risk their freedom or they'll risk their life to save you and to be behind you 100% no matter what. They're gonna ride or die for you. They're gonna take one for the team. So would you take one for your team? If you got a team that you call your family and that you call your homeboys or your homegirls, or just people that you call as family, right? And y'all all is on the same team. But I want to know, y'all drop in the comments and let me know if you got somebody that you consider, that you show love to, that you rockin' with, and that you down with. I'm talking about down with like Bonnie and Clyde, like 4 flat tire. I mean, you would die for this person, right? Cause they like family to you, you know what I'm saying? So you gonna show the loyalty, you gonna show love, you gonna let them know that you got their back 100%. You gonna let them know that you really is true to the team, that you ain't gonna betray the team, and that you willing to take one for the team no matter what. Now, and when the tables turn, and when it's somebody else turn in the circle, you will find out if they gonna take one for the team. Because you know what? Everybody gonna show their hand in due time. Everybody you gonna know who's true and you gonna know who's fake. So everybody gonna expose their hand in due time. And the ones that's not loyal, that's not really real in the circle, and that's not really for the team, you already know what to do. You already know, like, hey, you gotta X them out because they not for the team. This is why y'all consider yourself as family, because y'all treat each other like family and y'all stick together. So if one go down, the all gonna go down. Because remember, y'all as a team, y'all ain't gonna let one go down and the others don't jump in and help. You know what I mean? Because y'all is working as a team. So my thing is, would you be there for your team? So let's just say your team was down on their ass, and could they live on you? Could they count on you to come through for them? Because they looking at you as family. They looking at you as somebody that they've been rocking with for decades, and y'all all is like part of the family. Y'all a group. Y'all a group, but y'all consider as a team. So, yeah, would you take one for your team, man? That's what I want to know. Y'all give me y'all opinion on this video. Y'all let me know, would you take one for your team if you have a team? And if you have individuals that you show love to on a daily basis that you really rock with, would you put your life on the line? Would you put your freedom on the line? If you was in a situation to where you needed your team to save your life, or your team was in a situation to where they needed you to save their life, would you take one for the team? You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of people that say they for the team ain't for the team. A lot of people will sit back and they'll see some stuff go down and they'll scatter, they'll run, they'll take off. You know, you look around, they know where to be found, right? But once again, when you say you take one for the team, now the whole team is looking at you. They holding you to keep it real. They holding you for you to keep it real. They want to see if you're going to stand on what you say you're going to do. So, like I said, you got guys out there who actually ride for their team that will go and pop a person. I'm talking about actually do something to somebody behind their team. You got females out there that would actually go all the way out for their team. But my thing is, would you take one for that team? Would you take one for your team? If you got a team or circle, group, whatever, would you take one? Just to show them that you really is true to the team. You really is loyal. You so real to where you got them like 100%. No doubt. And you tell your team like, man, I'll go do your time because I know you gonna make sure I'm good while I'm in there. I know you gonna write me. I know you gonna keep money on my books or whatever. I know you gonna make sure I'm in these streets. I know you gonna make sure things gonna be good for me, and I ain't gotta worry about nothing. I know you got my back. I can count on you. If something go down, I know you gonna come and you gonna take care of that because you a true dude on the team. So yeah, you gonna take care of that because I called for you for help and you willing to take one for the team. But there's a lot of y'all, I'm not gonna say gonna take a bullet for the team. I'm not gonna say that you'll go do some time for the team. I'm not gonna say that you gonna jump in and help somebody that's in the same circle that you in. See, you got, like I said, you got some people fold. You got some people won't go and have your back or jump in something that can probably save the individual life that's on the same team that you on, you know what I'm saying? So everybody working totally different. Everybody's not for each other, right? You got some are standing there and they'll see things going down and they'll try to, you know, bag out. They'll try to go the opposite way, like go another way because they don't want to have nothing to do with whatever's going down. Those type of people that consider themselves being on your team, they not really real. They'll talk their talk, but they're not going to take one for the team. They might say it, but they not really a cut like that. They're not really like that. You got people that actually really will hold it down and have their team a whole 100% got their back. But then you got people that'll betray you and turn on you on the team. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta see who's real in the circle and see who ain't real in the circle. See, you got people on the team if you done got caught up in something, they gonna take that rap for you, because they know you got them. They know without a doubt, they're 100% that you got them. So they gonna hold it down on the outside for you. You willing to take one for the team. So if y'all got any people that y'all call as family, or y'all in some type of little circle, whatever, I just want to know, would you take one for your team? Is you the type that'll show love for your team, showing them that you loyal by doing anything by any means necessary, that if it come down to it and they needed you to take one for the team, would you take one for the team? Drop it in the comments and let me know. Would you take one for the team, or would you not take one for your team? Or would you the type that you just take one for yourself and be willing to accept the consequence or the responsibility of anything that has to do with you other than your team? So that means if you taking responsibility and taking your own actions, whatever coming with it, that means you only thinking about you. You're not thinking about your team. It's all about you. So if you one of them individuals that's gonna protect you other than your team, then chances are your team probably don't need to have you there, because if you're not down the ride with the team as family, then they need to X you out. They need to, because you only gonna be there for you. You only protecting you and looking out for you. You're not looking out for your team. But if you a real dude or a real female and you really for the team, then you gonna take one for the team, man. I'm just saying. I'm saying this to say this. When some of y'all actually do got a team, a real team, and these are people that y'all probably growed up with, or people that y'all been rocking with for a long time, that y'all really die for, that y'all really ride for. You know what I'm saying? You really will ride with them, you know what I'm saying, on anything. You know what I'm saying? Because you loyal like that. But not everybody's gonna do that. I'm not gonna say everybody, when you hear this video, I'm not gonna say everybody's gonna take one for their team, because everybody that you think that have your best interest, or everybody that you think that have your back, or everybody that you think gonna do that is not gonna do that. That's what I'm saying, that part. But if you really a true person, I don't care what it is, your team can count on you. You gonna take one for the team. See, you only got like a few that's in the circle gonna do that, and then you got some that ain't gonna do that. They're only there because to protect themselves, or to make sure they good. They're not gonna ride with their team. They just own the team, but they not gonna ride or die for the team. See what I'm saying? So y'all give me y'all opinion on, would you take one for the team, man? Would you take one for your team? That's what I want to know. If you have a team that you call as family, and you really show love to them on a daily basis, and you really there for them, would you take one for the team? That's what I want to know. This your boy Mickey D. I'm gonna come back with another video. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Drop it in the comments. If you in some type of circle, you got a team that you really show love to, that you really care about, and you know for a doubt that you gonna ride with your team, tell me if you would take one for your team, man. That's what I want to know. I'm out.